I told you! I was the daddy! Got it?
After I made a second video explaining my thoughts on the Saints Row Reboot and reading through the comments, I realized you morons still didn't listen and still brought up the same dumbass arguments as before, when I made it very clear on where I stand. So as CJ once said, ah shit, here we go again. Oh wait, CJ? You know, the main character in one of the best GTA games, San Andreas? You know, that black character? Yeah, him. I got a comment about how I'm scared of black women in games. Oh no, the black woman. Oh no. Yet if you morons listen carefully, my issue was the obvious pandering, but we know you people love pandering. I'm sorry that I didn't get hyped because I see characters that look like me. As a Puerto Rican, I don't care so much about representation to the point that I ignore the writing of the characters and story. Maybe to you clowns, it matters more than anything else. If all these companies choose to focus on is inclusivity, then how good will the characters and story be when all they gotta do is to make your pussies wet is boast about inclusivity? I apparently hate minority characters so much when there have been many well-written and badass characters over the years, like Spawn, Blade, Lincoln Clay from Mafia 3, Storm from X-Men, Julius from Saints Row, Pierce from Saints Row 2, 3, and 4, CJ from GTA San Andreas, Franklin from GTA 5, Carlos from Saints Row 2, Johnny Gat from Saints Row 1, 2, 3, and 4, Barrett from Final Fantasy 7 and Remake, Saz from Final Fantasy 13, Nilan from Remember Me, Thunder from Fable, Whisper from Fable, Static Shock, Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 0, and Wei Shen from Sleeping Dogs all come to mind. Should I name the female characters I like? Since I'm so bothered by female characters, I already mentioned Storm, Nilan, Whisper. So Tifa from Final Fantasy 7 and Remake, Dagger from Final Fantasy 9, Ash from Final Fantasy 12, Horuka from Yakuza 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, Jill Valentine from Resident Evil, Claire Redfield from Resident Evil, Elektra from Daredevil, Catwoman from Batman, Wonder Woman, Shandi from Saints Row 2, 3, and 4, Chloe from Uncharted 2 and 3, fuck Lost Legacy, and fuck Nadine, not my Chloe. 2B from Nier Automata, Bastila from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and Kreia from Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2. I know fools will ignore all of that because you refuse to listen or accept you have no argument. You'll just comment based on the title and thumbnail of this video and won't actually comment on what's being said. But I'm not surprised. This is what sheep do. Consume, get excited for the next project, and consume again. Rinse and repeat. Forget about the actual quality of the content. You'll take whatever shit they present to you. You had one fool bringing up Trump and Fox News and how teachers aren't talking about sex to kids and telling me to do research, when clearly if you actually did research instead of listening to Daddy CNN, there are plenty of articles and videos of teachers trying to groom children. There are teachers on Instagram and TikTok that are openly talking about their sex life. And let's not forget about drag queen story time, aka blatant social conditioning. You can choose to be willfully ignorant, believe whatever makes you feel better, be delusional all you want. Fact is, Volition has gone woke. Yes, woke. So woke, very woke, absolutely, positively woke. And then you have poorly written and derivative games like Watch Dogs 2 and Last of Us 2, which focus so much on inclusivity that they forgot basic logic, character consistency, and an actual sensible plot. There's a reason Last of Us 2 divided a fan base and killed good faith with many fans. All the inclusivity and empowerment, yet basic storytelling logic went right out the window. And you soy boy white knights must have fantasized about Abby ragdolling you around. Give it to me, Abby. Oh. How's Star Wars doing? Wonder why the fanbase is so divided? How did Ghostbusters 2016 do? Odd how Ghostbusters Afterlife did so well. What about Terminator Dark Fate? How'd that one go? It's almost like there's a group of people who don't want bullshit in his beloved series. It seems like going woke means go to shit, doesn't it? It's usually smaller channels and accounts getting you freaks with no standards in the replies, the kind of freaks that consume anything no matter how terrible or garbage it is. Weak ass mob mentality. You go out of your way to look for anyone that dares say anything about the Saints Row reboot, then try to play the victim, saying crap like the OG fans are the ones going after us and calling us mean names. But the fact is, you reboot fans look to talk shit, throw insults, make death threats, try to be sassy and clever, but love to play the victim. You clowns love to say, stop complaining, just don't buy it. You're gonna buy it anyway. How's this then? You don't have to watch my videos, yet here you are, bleeding coochie in tow. I for sure won't be buying that agenda-riddled mess. I don't have to buy it because I'm not a mindless consumer. I can live without brand new current thing if it paints a narrative or about the message, unlike a lot of the NPC bots commenting on my videos. But I have the right to talk about the game just like anyone else does. If you don't like it, tough titties and stay angry. I love watching how bad this topic makes your pussies bleed. But the difference is that me and many others are not trying to stop you from talking or silence anyone about the reboot. And no clowns, I'm not buying this garbage reboot. Volition better hope you bots buy it, because after this game flops, they're gonna have killed the series not once but twice. One fool wrote about how he can tell I'm not from the hood, how he's from Chicago, was in a gang, dodging bullets as if that's something to be proud of, trying so hard to act tough. Why? For what? I'm from New York City. I live in the hood, where the population is mostly black and Hispanic. I can make the same arguments, but it's pointless. How special you get to live in a gang-infested shithole with some of the highest gun crime in the country, paradoxically with some of the country's most strict gun laws and a Beetlejuice stand-in for a mayor. I don't know why these weirdos try so hard to act tough on the internet and over video games. Can't have a conversation with these people who would rather try to gain internet street cred and over video games over this game. This soft baby shit game with weak bitch ass characters that exists only to push the agenda of people that hate you, the customer. Out of all the games to pull the tough guy card on, is this game really? Old tough guy, Chicago running, gang banging, bullet dodging, gangsta-licious boondocks ass, going real hard for this softcore, sissy gender dysphoria game? Or should I call it what Volition themselves called it? A millennial power fantasy, real gangsta. This game has 25 missions and 10 side missions, empty desert world, reused shit from Saints Row 3 and Agents of Mayhem. Being able to create a drag queen won't change the fact that this reboot looks mid. A 2022 game with no bullet damage on characters, something even GTA 4 and Max Payne 3 had, a game from 2012. It looks corny as hell. Promoting diversity won't make these characters interesting, and the story will probably be as memorable as that Naomi TV show. But I bet everyone already forgot about that, you know, an original black character. Keep crying about how I don't like other opinions. Calling me a hater, bigot, sexist, or racist won't change my mind. It doesn't matter how I word it. As long as I don't like the reboot, you people won't listen to what I say. You know it's true. Keep pretending you have an open mind. The only thing you have open is your mouth for Volition's cock. Keep saying how I don't like change. You know, change isn't always good, right? You do know some change can be horrible, right? Not everyone has to be on board with this reboot. I know it's hard to grasp. Keep crying about people not liking how the Saints Row reboot is shaping up. Keep saying we haven't played it yet and can't talk about it. So let's use your dumbass logic. Since it's not out yet and we can't talk bad about it, then you should stop talking positively about it then. Since you haven't played it either, even though we got a plethora of info and videos on the game. See how stupid that is? Use your whole brain and think, and not just the smooth parts. You weirdos are so excited for this game and so confident it'll be fire, yet go looking for anyone not deriding this game. You know this game has a good chance of failing, so you act the way you do to cope. And everyone who isn't a mindless sheep, don't let these degenerates dogpile on you in the comments, whether it's on post or in a video, because your opinions differ from theirs. The thing is, we all have a right to like or dislike anything we want to. It's funny, once you use logic and stand your ground, they reveal their cards. They have nothing, just ad hominem attacks. Let them stay crying. It's all they know how to do. And for everyone else who doesn't like my opinion, that's fine. That's your right. I won't try to silence you, but hey, even if it's not your time of the month, come back anytime so your pussy can keep bleeding. Go woke and go broke, bitch.
Who won? You. Who? That's right, ladies. Me. I'm the daddy now.